bother. I mean, she can do some sort of interesting stuff that Marth can't, like a nair to F smash. She doesn't have to worry about the tipper.
Yeah.
I mean, there's got to be other stuff like that. That's the one I know about.
That's a huge part of it. When you're playing Marth, you know, the spacing is so much more
we're going to Dreamland.
more valuable or more important than when you're playing Lucina.
Right.
But anyway, enough about that. Going to Dreamland, Marth versus Captain Falcon, Neko versus SpaceGhost.
So I think this is a pretty good course for Falcon, just because it's, I mean, like the battlefield effect, it's kind of hard to land against. But I know Neko uses the juggle to his advantage too.
I mean, both of these characters like to play with platforms. So I mean, I don't think this is like better for one or the other. Really.
Trying to grab each other neutral. Neko being very patient. Nice jumping back air.
That's one thing about Neko, I know as a player, he'll fill you out in the beginning, and then he kind of decides from there like how patient or how aggressive he needs to play. And I know that SpaceGhost just goes in.
Yeah, SpaceGhost got some. I mean, if you're a Falcon main, you know Rushdown like the back of your hand. He takes a lot more risks than a lot of Falcon players I know. I would say he goes for a lot of fancy stuff compared to, say,
N-Types or...
who's our... Sizzle. Sizzle is a more... Yeah, he's quite good. They're both very good. I would say Sizzle plays a more safer game, and but one thing SpaceGhost is doing a lot more risky stuff.
I think one thing Sizzle has noticed... Oh, he could have punched him there.
Yeah, he could have done something.
But Sizzle also, like, he noticed that...
the range... Still hanging on, though. Good DI.
The runaway forward smash.
The range on that forward smash is very deceptive. I believe he's got a little bit of distro into the end there. Dash grab.
Nice. Now, this is really where...
the back is going to take it. He's got no jump. Not going to
that's really where I can say, like, I see SpaceGhost edge guard a little bit better than some of the other... that shield.
Broke shield. I can agree with that.
Looking like a Skittle.
I know Sizzle likes to go for that spike, though. He doesn't go off for the gimps like that as much. But I think he's definitely fishing for the spike like a lot.
Yeah, but that's like part of also part of his like conditioning. Like he wants you to be, you know.
He wanted that tipper spike. Neko playing a very patient neutral, just letting SpaceGhost come to him.
Sure.
Nice spot dodge.
Good. That's nice. I like that.
I mean, that's the Marth forte. You know, you bait and switch kind of. The grab doesn't obviously have nice break. He's gonna. He catches the get up. Wow, the wind took it out right there.
So
interesting.
1-0, my man SpaceGhost. One thing I can say is
2 F smash kills.
But yeah, like I was saying about Sizzle, he's noticed that he gets punished the hardest when he starts going for like the crazy hard reads. So he's been trying to tone it down a little bit. At least that's what me and him talked about. But of course, you know, as a Fox main, you're kind of just on the aggressive, you know, and a little bit of style too.
I mean, one of the hardest things about being Falcon is mixing up your approach. I think that's probably his biggest struggle as a top-level character. It's basically like, you know, there's not a huge amount of stuff you can do to vary the approach, and people are going to be watching out for the dash grab at all times. Nice Falcon kick.
Sure. So we go to Battlefield for game 2.
Fantastic
Marth
jab.
on the ropes right now, but of course we know tippers, shield breaks, bring it back.
Good use of that dancing blade to kind of stall in the air a little bit. That jab is just beating all of his close range options. Such an underrated jab. The range and the speed ratio are like ridiculous.
Yeah. And that's one thing that, like, if you don't play against Falcons consistently, you can always like forget how fast they really are. You know, the options as far as jab and even the speed as far as running across the stage and grabbing you like that. You know, so it's kind of like a thing that you have to be able to adjust to in game because it comes at you fast.
I would say that's kind of like a hard thing to do when you're playing a die-hard swordsman character. Oh wow, just punish out of shield with that smash, such as Marth, just because you got to be kind of playing that range as part of your neutral, and you have a lot more commitment on pretty much all your stuff. Yeah, like that's exactly what I'm talking about. He's trying to get in with his mid-range disjoints, and I mean the whiff punishes are really hitting.
He's having a tough time right now. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but he's having a tough time. I think he's rushing himself, you know, trying to get off the stock a little bit too early, you know, going for some of these hard reads. And I feel like he kind of like just needs to play a little bit more patient. I mean, he doesn't really have the luxury of doing it right now because he has to make a little bit of a comeback. But I think he should try. If you can get this stock off, try and get a little bit more patient on the next one.
A big part of this matchup for the Falcon player is going to be mixing up your approaches with the dash shield, just in case he's going to use something to break the dash grab or the dash attack.
Oh, we went for it all.
So I would say, as the Marth player, not quite making it back. As a Marth player, you got to adjust your defense accordingly and read his mix-ups accordingly, and go for the option that's going to beat the shield a little bit more if you can see it coming.
Okay, so this is obviously it's still in Captain Falcon's favor, but Marth can bring this back a little bit.
69 blessed.
Good grab.
Attack.
Oh, goes for the regrab.
Nice spot dodge. Going for the short hop up air juggles. Oh, the jab resets. Neko trying to get back on stage, respecting that F smash. Up air.
Now, once you get to like 95, 100, it gets so much harder to make a comeback because you have to start playing more safe. If you're at 65.
Oh, the turnaround Raptor boost. Like I was saying, that's basically what I know about SpaceGhost as a Falcon player. He'll do some kind of a risky maneuver there, yeah.
But I mean, at 31, he's not in bad shape. So he can go for those. At this percent, I guess.
I would say Neko is really just in one tipper range. I mean, if you get the right kind of tipper,
for sure.
Fancy blade, especially at this point. With the rage at 124.
Up slash. Oh, come on. You got to punish harder than that, Neko.
Oh, he dropped shield and Raptor boosted.
That's tough.
That is most unfortunate. SpaceGhost
yeah,
2-0.
so like I was saying, when you get to the, if you're on your second stock, right? And